Previously on Splinter Cell.
Fisher, we got an okay from the Joint Chiefs for Grimsdotter's plan.
Crazy.
All you'll need to do is get Masse logged onto his terminal. I'll take care of the rest.
Attention! This is Colonel Alekseevich, acting commander. All personnel to full alert. We have enemy forces on site. Possibly multiple hostiles, definitely armed. All personnel to full alert. We have an intruder, and I want his head on a spike.
Why have we not passed the checkpoint?
Sir?
We've come from open ground through 3 points of entry into a highly secure area without being stopped once.
You have an escort?
Don't second guess me, Tovarish.
Yes, sir, Colonel Alekseevich, sir.
We've updated your objectives. Your first target is a Russian sailor. We spotted him by drone. We think he's the only shipyard employee left alive.
What makes him so special that they let him live?
That's what we want you to find out.
What's going on, everybody? It's Snotrag, and we have more Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. We have mission number 12, the last mission, the Vselka. We're doing this on hard difficulty. We're going to be as stealthy as possible, and we're going to get right on into it. So as long as you do exactly as I do here, you should be able to get through this no problem. This is another one of these missions that's absolutely tough, and I was just so shocked at how difficult it was, and man, it's a beast of a mission. So what we're going to do here is once we get past the dogs and everything and we're down on the zip line, we're going to get this guard's attention. So that's what I was doing earlier, was doing these kind of weird, like, janky movements, because we want that guard's attention, and we want to do this just right. We're going to need for him to go back toward the hallway here. And when he does that, we're going to be able to open the window, and then we're going to be able to stun him. So here I'm just trying to get his attention. So guys, I've been reading the comments, and I've been looking at the video analytics and everything like that. I just have to say, thank you. Thank you guys so much for supporting the series and everything like that. I'm stunned on how well that this is doing. This is a dream come true for me to bring something entertaining, both new and old, into the fray of YouTube, and I'm just so happy that there are people out there that like what they're seeing so far. And stay tuned for more. I had one gentleman in particular make a comment asking me if I'm going to be doing all the Splinter Cells, and the answer to that is yes. I will be doing Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory, Double Agent, and those are the only two left that I will be doing. I will be doing those. I cannot do Pandora tomorrow or Conviction because those games just do not want to run for some odd reason, and I think it's funny how Splinter Cell, a game made in 2002, still runs. Meanwhile, you have a game like Splinter Cell Conviction, which came out in, I think, 2010, maybe 2009, can't run for anything. But that's my grip. But Ubisoft, if you're watching this, Sam Fisher Legacy, I'm telling you. So now, the guard's back there, and as soon as he's down there, make sure you have an airfoil round equipped, stun him, walk right up to him, and just knock him out. Sleepy night-night, and that's all it is. We're going to hide his body a little bit better, but first we have a camera that we're going to need to take care of, so go ahead and equip the camera jammer. Can be a little tricky to do this, so the camera will sometimes see you, but if you jam it quick enough, it shouldn't be a problem. So we're just going to walk right up to it. And then we're going to go ahead and equip our 5.7 pistol and take it out. What? Alright. That just goes to show the accuracy in this game. Okay, alright. So, excuse me. We're just going to hide him right in this corner. And guys, like I said, I'm stunned on how well everything is doing. It may not seem like a lot of views and everything to people, but I didn't think the views would get all that much attention as they've been getting. I thought I was gonna be like stuck with like maybe like only 20 views, but no, it's climbing up, and like I said, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Just make sure that you keep on doing it, keep on sharing, keep on liking and commenting. So up here, there are turrets here. We're gonna shoot these lights and go. There's gonna be another turret here, so just slow your roll here. There are 2 lights we're gonna shoot because we do have to worry about a camera as well. And go. You're gonna wanna use your lockpicks here. If you shoot that light out just in time, you don't have to worry about a camera seeing you. Now this section here, as soon as you get to this door here, you're going to want to hide under these stairs because there's going to be 2 guards that like to patrol this area, and we're just going to hang out right here. But seriously guys, this makes me so happy that the series is taking off, and I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys has been giving to me, and also this goes to show that you guys have a whole bunch of love and support for this franchise, and that should really tell Ubisoft something with the news of the Splinter Cell remake. And I did read an article recently that the director that was kind of in charge of that remake left Ubisoft, but there hasn't been any updates whether or not that the remake has gotten canceled. I really hope that it hasn't, because otherwise Ubisoft would be shooting themselves in the foot if they were to do this, because they have concept art and then also the 20-year anniversary of them announcing the remake is coming. So Ubisoft will shoot themselves in the foot if they cancel it. So up here, all we're going to do is we're going to jam this camera.
Now I've gotten paid. I want to
move over here to this wall, and then we're going to wait for it to move a little bit before we go down that hallway there.
Hey man, I got nothing on
and just
you
back up slowly.
Yeah, don't forget.
Because we do have guards here, and they will hear you if you move too fast.
I can't help myself. My own mother never cooked.
You should be okay here. The camera shouldn't see you.
Didn't salt her well enough.
Be nice. Anyway, we need to get back to our patrol.
Relax. Nothing's going to happen. This is the easiest job we've ever had.
Us and our sailor friend both. But dinner is over. Come on, Arkady. Let's get back to our post.
So these guys are going to split up. We're going to wait for one of the guards to head toward the freezer, and that's when we're going to move. So for some reason, this mission is divided up into 2 parts to make a total of 3, but it's the same mission, so I just decided to put it into one video, just to make my life a lot easier. So as soon as he goes up to the freezer and starts inputting the code, that's when we can move. You want to do this a little fast, otherwise the door is going to shut. Sleepy night night. You can pick up a satchel if you want. It's just going to give us the code for the freezer, nothing else.
Babarov.
You're not one of them. Quickly untie me.
No. But I do have a few questions.
You're not here to help me?
I'm not here at all. I can't take you with me, and if I untie you, it'll only mean trouble when the Spetsnaz find you. I don't have much time, and I need to know why you're alive.
Oh God!
They killed everybody but you. Why?
I'm a submariner. I operate the broadcast system on the Vselka. She's docked outside.
Broadcast system?
The submarine has a good communication system. Very flexible. The Azeris are using it to transmit signals north.
So how can I get at it?
You can't. Not now. They keep submarine submerged.
So how do you get at it?
We radio to the submarine from the compressor control room on the 4th floor. You need a passcode to get inside.
I'll bet you know that code.
Please. Untie me.
I'm getting cranky, Babarov.
The code is 8027.
Fisher, you're gonna need to get inside that sub.
I'm gonna need it to surface first.
We're working on it. I'll get back to you.
So don't go this way quite yet. I recommend saving here, but we have a problem here because the 2 guards that were in here chatting with the guard that's now unconscious in the freezer are doing a patrol.
We figured out how you can force the sub up. If you deactivate the compressor, they'll only have a few minutes to decide between surfacing or sinking to the bottom and suffocating. Details on your upset.
I don't think I'm going to be making any friends on this job.
I love Sam Fisher. God, I love Michael Ironside. He's perfect. He is Sam Fisher. I'll never forget that video of him talking about his appearances in Ghost Recon, and the guy's asking the question of, what did it feel like stepping back into Sam Fisher? And he just goes, I never left. I am Sam Fisher. I love that. Oh my god. So we're just going to wait here for the guards to kind of resynchronize. We're going to need to make sure that we do this pretty sneakily. So as soon as the guard comes back, that's when we can move. And this hallway right here will have a dark spot for us, so that we don't have to worry about being seen by the camera or the guards. We're just going to wait for him to move. Make sure you have your camera jammer equipped. So as long as you're here in the dark, they won't see you, you'll be okay. This should be our time to move here as soon as he makes his patrol pattern to go back the way he came. Make sure you have the camera jammer. Silky smooth. Don't remember exactly what I was doing here, but I thought I could climb up that pipe. So we're just going to go to the 4th floor. And I recommend saving here, because this part can be a little tricky. 8027 is the code. So what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to shadow this guy as closely as possible without getting caught. That's why I'd recommend saving here. He's going to input the codes for us in order to get by. Because otherwise, you get locked out, you're screwed. Come over here to the corner on the left and make sure you have your thermal goggles on, because sometimes he'll do kind of like a weird turnaround. Otherwise, he would have caught us if we were to go through right through this drape right here. He's going to do the same thing. Now, there is a way to do this without doing this part right here that I'm about to do with grabbing the guy and using the retinal scan. I completely forgot about that, because I just forgot.
GPS shows you within a stone's throw of the compressor. Get ready to move once you've thrown it. The men coming out of that sub aren't going to be happy.
You're underestimating my charm.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Who's there?
Watch yourself.
This is extremely tricky to do this. And luckily for me, I did it without getting caught. It is very difficult to do this part. The vet is the best way to do this, but I did this part because 1, I was already committed. 2, the guy that we need is literally right in this room, so we're gonna walk up and grab him, and there's also a lifelong mystery right here. For anybody that plays Chaos Theory, you'll know.
Say monkey.
Monkey!
Say monkey.
Monkey!
So I finally figured out where it came from. God, I love this game. I love Sam. Oh, man. So all we're going to do is just wait for the guard to calm down and just kind of move. And make sure that you continue to stay in the dark. And then there's going to be a brief window of opportunity for us to go out this door.
Maybe I'm crazy.
It's very risky doing this. Very risky. Now, he was supposed to sit back down. So I'm just training the pistol on him, the most inaccurate pistol in all video gaming, just on him. Which makes 0 sense. The 5.7 in reality is very, very freaking accurate pistol. That's my dream pistol to own in the future. 5.7 by 28 millimeter. Fuck you. 21 rounds of it. Alright, so this part up here can be very...
Say monkey.
Monkey!
I still get a kick out of that. So this part up here can be very tricky. That's the vet that I was talking about earlier. So right now I'm just going into the room to clear everything. There's going to be a whole bunch of lights and everything that we're going to need to shoot out. Once I kind of deem it safe in order for us to go in here, we're going to take the body and we're going to hide the body in a better spot. Because there's going to be a scripted event, yet again, of guards coming in here and trying to find us. I am a little concerned about my playthrough of Double Agent because that game was not meant to be played on the PC whatsoever. It is horribly optimized for a PC, but I will make do because I've already said yes, I will be doing it. I'm already committed to doing the entire series that is currently available for me to play. The only games that I will not be playing in this series are Pandora Tomorrow and Conviction, because I cannot get Conviction to run for the life of me again. And also, Pandora Tomorrow is not available on PC whatsoever. In the future, if I ever decide to get an Xbox and get the entire Splinter Cell saga, I will do Conviction and I will do Pandora Tomorrow, if I can find a way to port all the videos back over to my PC to edit them and everything. So all these lights over here you are going to take out, because as soon as we hack a computer, that's when the scripted event will happen. There is a camera here that we can't shoot. It's actually right above us, so don't worry about the camera. You're in the dark, it won't see you. And the computer that we have to hack should be right here. So what we're going to do here, I recommend saving before you hack the computer, because sometimes it will glitch on you with the guards not coming in here. So before you hack the computer, I recommend saving.
Presence in the compressor room. Send the team immediately. Intruder in the submarine compressor room.
So all we're gonna do is wait. We're gonna wait right here in this corner, and you're pretty much just gonna kind of move the way I do in order to get by these guys. Now, if the door doesn't open up, you're going to need to reload the checkpoint. But thankfully here in this playthrough slash walkthrough, the door actually opens up and we got nothing to worry about. It may take a little bit, so it might seem that it's not working, but just give it a second. See, the door's opened, so the guards are going to come flooding in here. Now, whenever they're walking like that, that means that they're kind of chill, they're looking for you. They haven't necessarily spotted you yet. Plus, we are in the dark, they can't see you. Now there, I thought I got spotted, but for some reason it's just like, nope, made you look. So now the music has calmed down, and we're just gonna casually trail these guys. One guard is gonna remain in this room. There's gonna be two of them that will leave. As soon as those two leave and this other guard goes on his normal patrol pattern, that's when you can leave. But me being very paranoid and making sure that I don't get caught, I have to find where this guard is. See, so now these two are leaving. Remember, there was 3 of them. This guard decided to take an entire lap throughout the rest of the room. We could go right now if we wanted to, but I don't know what his movement pattern is when he goes behind this computer terminals here. So that's why I decided to find him first. So he's right there. We're gonna wait and see what he does. Patience is the key to stealth. There are multiple instances where you're gonna have to rush things, but in most cases, stealth should not be rushed, and I do not like games that penalize you on time when it's a stealth game. The whole point of a stealth game is getting in, getting out undetected. Now here I'd recommend saving in the vent, because this part coming up, it can be a little tough. This is the vent that I was talking about earlier, how you can get by the retinal scanner. Save here, and then when this guard moves, we're pretty much just gonna mimic him. Stay to the right of him. Silky smooth. And because I was panicked, now would be a good time to use your disposable lockpicks. That way you can get through the door, no problem. See how we're back here? So we could have completely avoided all that anger and frustration with the one guard going through the doors. Now here you're going to want to wait here, because those 2 guards from earlier where we had to hide underneath the staircase, we're going to need to do a stealthy ninja move here in order to get by these guys. Now you can do a couple of options here at a certain section coming up here. You can either, one, hang on to this ledge as soon as I drop down until they go into the room, or drop down immediately but make sure that you land soft. Because I have a hard time with landing soft in the PC version of the game, I choose to wait until they go through the door. Trust me, this mission gets a lot tougher coming up. And all we're gonna do is drop back down the stairs to where we had to go, all the way to the first floor. And I'm gonna pause it here once again, just for you guys to look at the notes and any other kind of data that we found. Okay, so here once again, save there, and then we're gonna go all the way to the first floor. Here is very tough, save here. Go all the way back to the first floor. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna run right over here to this corner because there's 2 guards coming. Get up here and crouch, otherwise they will see if you're standing up. You might have to do that a couple of times in order for the AI to make sure they're not looking your way. Walk slow, and you should be good to go. And now we're on our way to infiltrate the Vselka.
Fantastic work, Fisher.
Once again, we're not done yet. I'm combining both missions into this video.
Fisher, Grim's daughter needs you to get inside the communication room. There's a central server inside you'll need to tap into.
Can I ask why?
As long as you don't expect an answer. Nature of the agency. Be good.
You're going to want to do exactly as I do here. The AI can be very, very janky here, especially with this guy coming up. There's going to be a guard that likes to patrol here, but he likes to get hung up on certain points of the environment and make his movements a little too slow. And he will see you if you're not careful here. So wait until he's at this door right here, walk up and grab him. Drag him into the sick bay area here, and then what you're going to do is take out these lights with the 5.7. Mother of God, these. I'm sorry. It's so funny. So wait here. It looks like that we got someone's attention. Just chill out in the infirmary for a bit because the guard from earlier is going to come in here. See, we almost got caught. So just chill until he starts to go back to the room where we hacked the first computer. And we should be okay. See, Sam even did him a solid by knocking him out and taking him immediately to sickbay. What a gentleman. So here you're going to want to get this guard's attention coming up. Because otherwise he's going to turn on the light, and that'll screw us up. So walks fast here, get his attention, and come over here to this corner and walk slow. There's another guard in here that we're going to need to make sure that we don't spook him. And he's got a shotgun, and they will eat you alive. So there's the guard on the right. See, there he is, right there in that corner. Wait right here for the guard to go back in. And then we're going to do kind of like an interesting hat trick. Now, this section, I recommend saving right here, because this hat trick that I'm about to pull off can be very glitchy with a certain enemy. And make sure you're walking slow throughout this entire section, otherwise they will hear you. So we're going to wait for him to turn around and turn on the light, and then put him to sleep. Sleepy night night. Turn off the light, and then we're going to pick up his body, and we're going to hide him into that corner over there that we're looking at. There's another guard here, right behind the drape. Normally, when you turn off this next light, he's supposed to come in and look, and you want to hide in the kitchen. Do exactly as I do. So turn off the light and immediately go into the kitchen. Don't stop. Just immediately go in here, because he's going to hear you regardless.
Who is
See?
that?
So you're going to want to stay there. Stay right here in this corner. Right here. Make sure he turns around and goes to look at the light, then put him to sleep. Very, very difficult mission. So, what we're about to do is a little weird, but that's how I was able to get by it without really taking too many people out, because I only take people out when there's a guaranteed place to hide them. When there's not a guaranteed place to hide them, I try to find a way to bypass them, which is exactly what we're going to do here. So there's not really a good spot to hide this guy, so we're just going to wait for him to come back, and then we're going to do practically the same thing in the earlier part that we did with the guy that was accessing the doors for us. We're going to follow him. This is also a mission where the headlamps for certain enemies are glitched, so you're just going to need to be very, very careful. Luckily, this guy does not have a headlamp, so just follow behind him at a nice pace and get over here to this corner. They got spaz 12s, that'll jack you up big time. I recommend saving here. So this guy right here, we're going to stun him, and this will give us plenty of time to get over here. But when you reach the door where we have to go to, slow your roll, because depending on how fast you do this and enemy placement and everything, you might end up getting caught doing this. That's why I recommend saving, because there's going to be 2 more guards where we're going, and one of them does patrol the door where we have to go. So as soon as he moves, stun him, immediately go. When you get to this door here, slow down.
Who's out there?
Because of this guy right here. Sometimes he'll be looking at you.
Who is that?
That's why it's better to slow down.
Come out wherever you are.
Always reload your checkpoint if you cannot pull it off. And we're just going to hop up here and we're going to wait. He's gonna go back the way he came, and our exit is right there.
Maybe I'm crazy.
With the turtle shell bulkhead hatch. Silky smooth. Now you have 2 options here. You can either save at the ladder like I do, but I recommend saving in this corner that we're about to head to right now. Save here, because this is another instance where we have the guards with the headlamps that don't work. As soon as he moves, you can start walking. Move slow. Very difficult to do this part. Very tough. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get into that corner immediately, because he will see you for just a second. But as long as you hang out here in this corner, you should be fine. Luckily for me, he did not see me. Now this part up ahead, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to equip your sticky camera here. But we also got to be warned, or be careful rather, because of the guard that we left alone upstairs. So we're pretty much just gonna mimic him, and we're gonna walk when he does, because he will see you from down here. Make sure that your sticky camera is equipped for the next part coming up. You're gonna hop up here and completely bypass these guys. This vent is gonna come into play later when we're in the process of getting the hell out of here. Make sure your sticky shocker is equipped. Drop down. And we're going to wait for this guard right here to go back. He has a very quick turnaround on his patrol pattern. So as soon as you do this as quickly as I do, get into this corner here, we're going to distract him by firing a sticky camera. And as soon as he goes to take a look at that, that's when we should have the ability to go. Silky smooth. Now here, we're going to access the computer, and you're going to do exactly as I do, because we have more guards with headlamps that do not work.
I might even be able to read it. Looks like a video signal. Yup, there.
Lambert.
Fantastic. Fisher, time for you to make yourself scarce.
So we are here. Where's this intruder?
He's got to be close by.
What exactly did you see?
A shadow that didn't have anything casting it. Just keep your eyes open.
Move over here and stay here in this corner. There's gonna be two of them. So wait until the other guy passes and move slow.
Who's out there?
Now remember that vent from earlier. As soon as we access this computer right here, we're gonna get back to that vent.
Watch out, Fisher. We've got incoming.
Sounds bad.
Get up here, and I'd recommend saving, and we're gonna wait a little bit for the smoke to dissipate, otherwise you will take damage. Should be clear now. There should be two guards, one. Number two just met. Jump down here. Land soft, otherwise they will hear you. Come over here, there's going to be some bunk beds that we're going to take cover by because we have more guards with headlamps. I recommend saving here because this part can be very tricky. Equip some gas grenades, or some smoke rather. Launch all of them in here. Now go. And then I'd recommend saving at this part right here because this could be very hard to do without taking damage because of the guy that likes to come here. Equip an airfoil round. And then come over here. And then as soon as you're done getting off this wall here, the hatch is right there. Wait here until the guard starts to come back and then stun with the airfoil round. Now go. And that's it. We just did it, boys and girls. We just completed the entire Splinter Cell series with the bonus missions included on hard difficulty and as stealthy as possible. And that's going to do it. Congratulations. Guys, once again, I can't thank you all enough for the love and support that you guys have shown me with the comments and everything, and also the subscribers and just people clicking on it and everything. I appreciate y'all 100%. Thank you all so much. So stay tuned for more of my stealth series. We're going to be doing Chaos Theory next, and then we're going to be doing Double Agent to wrap that up as well. Guys, once again, please like, comment, and subscribe. I need to continue this journey. I'm motivated to do so. Thank you, thank you. And as always, stay frosty.